Hello everyone, welcome to Logic Medico. Today's interesting topic is cricoid cartilage. So what is the meaning of cricoid? Cricoid literally means ring-like. So it is like a ring. So let us see how the ring-like cartilage is arranged and what are the attachments of this cartilage. So this cricoid cartilage is present inferior to the thyroid cartilage in anatomical position at the level of 6 cervical vertebra. If this is the thyroid cartilage present at the level of C4 and C5 vertebrae, this will be the cricoid cartilage which is present at the level of C6 vertebrae. So this is the first thing which we should know. This cricoid cartilage is visible in various forms. I'll just show you. Yeah. In 3 dimension I can show the cricoid cartilage like this. This is the lumen of the cricoid cartilage. So this is the arch. Anteriorly it's narrow, it's called the arch of cricoid cartilage. Posteriorly it's broad, so it's called the lamina of cricoid cartilage. So it's broader like this. So anteriorly this is the lumen. So this is the lamina. So there are two parts of cricoid cartilage. One is anteriorly the arch and other one is posteriorly the lamina of cricoid cartilage. This cricoid cartilage is more thicker and more stronger than the thyroid cartilage. Further moving on to this cricoid cartilage attachments, as we can see, is anteriorly it is just inferior to our thyroid cartilage. So it is just inferior to our thyroid cartilage. It is attached to thyroid cartilage by a membrane called as cricothyroid membrane. Cricothyroid membrane. Also, it is attached to the trachea below by cricotracheal membrane. So there is one membrane below, cricotracheal membrane, and there is one membrane above that is called cricothyroid membrane. So here is the trachea. Just showing you the outline of trachea. So this is the trachea. This is the cricoid cartilage, the area of interest, cricoid cartilage. So there is a membrane above, cricothyroid membrane. There is a membrane below, cricotracheal membrane. This is a trachea. And this is thyroid cartilage. Therefore, the name of these membranes are like that. Okay. Then this is about the membranes. Then one muscle is sitting on the external aspect of the larynx. Actually, it's supplied by external laryngeal. This muscle is called cricothyroid muscle. This pair of muscle are there. Cricothyroid muscle. So actually, what happens when cricothyroid muscle contracts? It pulls the thyroid cartilage forward. I'll just show you. It's interesting. That's why I'm showing you this. So what happens? This is the initial position of the thyroid cartilage. Okay. Subsequently, the thyroid cartilage will be like this. So it is pulled forwards upon the cricoid cartilage. This is the cricoid cartilage. So this is the cricothyroid muscle. Cricothyroid muscle. It pulls the thyroid cartilage forward like this. So what happens? This is the arytenoid cartilage sitting over here. We have the vocal cords on the inside of the thyroid cartilage going towards the arytenoid cartilage. So this will get, when the thyroid cartilage is pulled forward, what do you think happens to the vocal cord? Option, whether it gets tensed or relaxed. If you guessed it is tense, it's correct. So therefore, the cricothyroid muscle is called tensor of the vocal cord. It will increase the tone of the voice of a person who is trying to speak, like a teacher is screaming in the class, or in the sports you are cheering your friends. So cricothyroid muscle, it is supplied by the nerve on the external aspect of the larynx. So when there is nerve on the external aspect of larynx, we can call it as external laryngeal nerve. This is a nerve. It's a branch of vagus nerve. Vagus nerve is 10th cranial nerve. Last aspect of cricoid cartilage is, when you see the same cricoid cartilage from the posterior aspect, it will be broad like this. Why is it broad? I already told you in the beginning. There are two portions of cricoid cartilage. The anterior narrow portion is called the arch, and the posterior broader portion is called the lamina. This is the cricoid cartilage you are seeing from behind. Okay, this may be the thyroid cartilage. When you are seeing from behind, only the posterior free margin is visible. But what is important here is one cup shape or one pyramidal shape cartilage is sitting on the lamina of cricoid cartilage. This is called as arytenoid cartilage. So this arytenoid cartilage is sitting on the lamina of cricoid cartilage. There is one joint here. It's called the cricoarytenoid joint. It's a synovial joint. Cricoarytenoid joint. From the posterior aspect of this lamina of cricoid cartilage towards the arytenoid, there is one muscle. It's called the posterior cricoarytenoid muscle because it's beginning from the posterior aspect. So this muscle, the posterior cricoarytenoid muscle, is called the safety muscle of the larynx. Now why is it called the safety muscle of the larynx? As you can see in this diagram, there are vocal cords going from arytenoid towards the inner surface of thyroid cartilage. Okay, this is the vocal cords going from the arytenoid to the inner surface of this thyroid cartilage. This is thyroid cartilage. For your understanding, I'm showing you the full view. So, when this muscular process is pulled from behind by the cricoarytenoid muscle, this vocal process will go sideways. So, there are only two options for the vocal cord. Either the vocal cords can go away from one another. This is the thyroid cartilage. I'm showing you the cut section. So this is thyroid cartilage. There are only two options for the vocal cord. Okay. Either the vocal cords can come towards one another like this, or it can go away from one another like this. So there are only two options. Either there is abduction of vocal cords, or the two vocal cords can approximate towards one another like this. It will narrow down like this. So that is called adduction of vocal cord. So in this scenario, the posterior cricoarytenoid muscle will pull the muscular process of the arytenoid backwards, thereby pulling the vocal process sidewards, thereby helping in abduction. It helps in deep breathing. Now take a breath. So therefore it's called the safety muscle of the larynx. Last but not the least, there is one membrane attached to the upper aspect of this cricoid cartilage going towards the vocal cords. This membrane is called as the cricoid cartilage. This membrane is called as cricovocal membrane. It is a thickening of this membrane. I am showing you three-dimensional. This is a three-dimensional cricovocal membrane. The upper portion of this cricovocal membrane gets thickened to form the vocal ligament, which is present within the vocal cords. What is this membrane? Cricovocal membrane. So this cricovocal membrane begins from the upper surface of the cricoid cartilage and goes upwards and towards midline medially, and upper part gets thickened to form the vocal ligaments which are present within the vocal cords. So these vocal ligaments are nothing but these things. These are the vocal cords. Actually, these vocal cords are formed by cricovocal membrane. So that is the understanding of vocal cord, which is shielded by our thyroid cartilage. So in summary, cricoid means a ring-like. It is like a ring, like cartilage. It's a hyaline cartilage. Anterior narrow portion is called the arch. Posterior broad portion is called the lamina. These are the various attachments of the cricoid cartilage. Thank you for watching and learning from Logic Medico. If you are new to our channel, kindly consider subscribing. Don't forget to press the thumbs up icon. Thank you. Bye. Good day.